Yeah, I mean, all these musical influences that we had in the past really do contribute to what we play now. And, you know, that really came to a head about, like we said, 6 months ago when the band was started. The next question is really, how long was it after we started that we started playing shows? That one was just kind of bumpy. It was a rocky ride. We took it one day at a time. But we only really started playing out in about September, October, or something around that.
September was our first.
Yeah. What was that, September 4th, I think, something like that.
We actually started without Cody in the first couple.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Cody was our, he was like our mosh master. He got the people kind of hyped up in the crowd, and then he went transitioned from being, you know, one of the fans, one of the people out there, to one of the people making the music, and it's been an amazing ride working with this guy. He's very, very talented. So yes, it's just been in the past couple months, but we're putting such a huge emphasis on recording and on different things and playing shows in the future that we're, I think, really going to start to take a big place in the local music scene. The next question is going to be, has the band been able to put together any merch, and where can it be purchased? I got a visual aid for you here. Thanks to some collaborations between Zach Ruther's design and a buddy of ours, Will Moss, who is our neighbor, we were able to put together a shirt here. We go through Mustang Graphics, and if anybody would like, I will link in the description section below some of his contact information if you'd like that, if I remember. This is our DeadOaks official t-shirt. A lot of people ask us, what does this mean? NCDC, to be short, is North Carolina Deathcore. NCDC. Okay, we're not
North Carolina, Washington, D.C.
Yeah, that's not who we are. But yeah, where can it be purchased? Simply put, it can be purchased at our shows. If you come to our shows, the next one being the 20th of December 2012, we'll be playing Ground Zero in Spartanburg with 40 Winners, with Impale the Betrayer, Remembrance, and Plagues. I hope I'm saying that right. And then we've got lots of stuff that I'm going to announce in future vlogs, like I said, at other venues. Also, just want to put this out there. If anybody does want a shirt, you can't come to our show quite yet, but you do enjoy our music or who we are, shoot us a message on Facebook or something. I would definitely be willing to mail it out to you. It's not a problem.
Keep in mind, our merchandise has been known to anybody who wears it automatically feels 100 times more beautiful, gets 20 times more bitches, and feels automatically euphoric as soon as they put it on. Oh yeah,
so definitely.
It's definitely an investment.
For only $10, you could have all of that.
$10. What do you want?
$10. Okay, cool. Now the next question is going to be, I've noticed that there are a lot of good metal bands coming out of Asheville. Why do you think that is? Zach probably has been the longest running person in the local music scene, so I think he'd be the best equipped to answer that.
There are a lot of good metal bands coming out of Asheville. I think that has to do with the times itself, because metal music has kind of become predominant in the rock scene. And Asheville just has always had more of an eclectic, artsy kind of feel to it, so it's almost only natural for it to have a bigger music scene than a lot of other areas.
Yeah, look at all the hippies.
Very true.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so many people, like, putting out so much music, and we really feel that we can represent something a little different in this area. So.
You can say, Cody.
Yeah, Cody, what's that?
I was going to say that I think that our generation, this generation we're in, is a bit tired of the hippies, basically. So that's why we're writing.
I just think
heavy music.
I scare the hippies away.
It's more of a. It's more of a way to make metal more predominant. Just make it a bigger, stronger scene in this area, because it needs that. There are people that totally want to go to shows and be free to fucking tear shit up, and you know, a lot of venues just can't. They just, you know, they can't get by. You know, all the, you know, normal people, they can't deal with that, and you know, it's bigger cities, it's more, you know, acceptable, And I really feel like there needs to be way heavier bands and way bigger movement going on as far as this genre of music. And, you know, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to tear shit up so others can enjoy.
Yeah, you know. You know what I mean? You know?
Yeah,
so you know,
yeah,
we're trying to tear the house on fire.
Okay, the next question is going to be talking about the EP. I talked about this a lot in the last vlog and who we're recording with, but I'm going to reiterate just for, you know, all intents and purposes. The question is, when will the new EP be released? This is a complicated question just because of the fact that we haven't started recording it yet. We will be recording in a couple days here, and
2 days.
Just 2 days on Tuesday, which will be the 11th, I want to say. We're going to be recording that with, and you know, to hit 2 questions, 1 stone here. We're going to be recording that with Bucky McCann. So excited to work with this guy. Great dude, really. And I'm going to link his contact information or his Facebook in the description section below. So check that out too, because if you're a musician, he offers some great rates for the quality that he produces. So definitely check that out. What's going to happen is we're going to start on the 11th. We're going to record for a couple days. We've got a specific plan for that, but that's all going to be documented with future vlogs. We should be recorded everything probably in about 2 weeks, and then mixed and mastered. Everything will come out around January, mid-January. Now, after the CD release, we will be having an EP release show event. We're considering several different venues for this, but mainly it seems like Boiler Room is our front runner for that. But I'll keep you updated on what goes on with that. The next question is, will it be a free download? We've considered several different business models on this, and it will not. It will not be a free download. It will be available on iTunes for a very minimal price, but if you come to our shows, we're offering packages with shirts or, you know, some sort of situation that we haven't 100% decided yet, where you could get it for a matter of like $2. Yeah. Super cheap. So we're not trying to make money, a profit on it. We're just trying to recoup a couple of the costs, put it into making this album that we're doing with Bucky with Colossal Studios. The next question is going to be, who does most of the songwriting in the band?
Pretty much all of us.
It's very, very much a collaborative effort.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you'll write something, we'll come back on top, write more to it, readjust some parts. He'll write songs and you'll write to him, or I'll write parts, you'll write parts, he does lyrics, and we all...
All the lyrics are written by me. You know, the guitar players work together, bass player, you know, helps with the structure as well with the guitar playing. Daniel, you know, it really is just one circle. If one person's not there, it just can't work. If one person's not there, I mean, they can write obviously without me, but you know, just when it comes together, you know, it's just full circle, and it pretty much is just a teamwork all the way around.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who came up with the idea for the vlog, and will you continue to update it? That was my idea. I brought this up to the band like a couple weeks ago, and just asking if anybody knew if we had a camera that we could use. Nobody did, so I just bought one. But basically, my idea for that was, you know, we want to be in every form of media you could possibly attach to, whether that look like Facebook, Twitter. We're on Twitter at DeadOaksNC. We're on Facebook /DeadOaks. We're on Reverb Nation. We're on SoundCloud. And now we're on YouTube with these vlogs. We will definitely be continuing this. And we're actually really excited because when we go into the studio on Tuesday, we're going to be vlogging that entire time, putting out videos daily, just so people can stay in the loop of, you know, how the album is coming to take form, and also how Bucky, his method of recording style. So musicians would probably be, you know, they'd probably be more interested in that kind of stuff. We're going to be putting that up on our YouTube, which is, I want to say, YouTube /DeadOaks Music. Would be the full thing, if not just DeadOaks. And then, the last question, how do you see the future unfolding for DeadOaks?
Bright and shining.
Crumbling to shit.
Yeah.
It just,
Hopefully
you know,
one-
we're at the process now.
Sorry.
We're at the process now where we're still very, very young baby band, and you know, once we get this EP recorded, that's when we'll really, really be able to see where we can take ourselves. You know, it's all about exposure. It's all about going out and playing the shows and fucking shit up, making people remember you. And you know, once we get this done, when we get the EP done, it's gonna just go up from there. Hopefully, you know, I have no plan of ever stopping at anything.
Yeah.
I'll definitely always play music, no matter whether I'm in a band or not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But we have a lot of confidence in this, and I think we're really going to bring something new to the table.
Okay.
So
yeah.
it's just I think it's gonna go up from here.
I think the future of DeadOaks really looks bright. We have got, you know, as we've talked about in this vlog, we've got merch, we've got a CD coming out. We're all over the internet. We're booking shows. We're making some big moves here. And I think that work is really going to pay off. And, you know, we just hope that you guys stick around through this whole situation, because we're going to take off very quickly. And I really hope that, you know, the people that are watching this video can be like, oh yeah, I was the first to see their vlog where they talked about these things, and I was, you know, the first person to be at their shows rooting for them, or I bought their first shirt, or I bought their first EP, blah blah blah, you know, so that, you know, you can be those fans that we always can come back to. You guys are our family, and we really want you to stick with us through that process.
Be a part of the family.
Yeah, yeah. So that about wraps up everything. Does anybody have anything to add?
Raise hell.
Raise hell?
Raise
Yeah.
hell,
Raise
hell,
hell.
Satan.
Very nice.
And sail hating.
Sail hate, yeah.
Sail hating, poke smart.
That about wraps it up, guys. Brian, I want to thank you again from the Pit Unsigned, who I am going to link below this time. If you liked the video, please comment in the comment section below. I will bring up all of your questions in the next video, and we'll talk about that stuff. If you like the video more extensively, give us a subscribe, give us a like, and until next time, we are DeadOaks.
Yeah.
Mark.
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 Who's Mark?